Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I'm going to do a random collective reading. All of my readings are timeless. Whenever you encounter this, if it feels right for you, then feel free to take what resonates. I like to come into these with a message, and my desk is chaos right now. I have not yet meditated today, and I wasn't going to do a reading, and then I got it do be like that sometimes. So I literally just took a couple of piles from my desk, put them on the other side so you don't see all of the mess. And then I'm going to pull from a deck that's kind of new. It's really cool. I'll make sure. And the cards are really slippery. So I like to practice with my decks because I don't like to shuffle them and whatever. Have them feel weird to me. I like to be used to them, but for some reason I'm supposed to use the slippery deck. And sometimes things are a mess. And sometimes we have, well, what I'm getting from that is sometimes we have to do things even though we don't necessarily feel prepared or like everything is all set. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. I don't think I said that yet. But let's go and see what we got. They're really slippery. They're really awesome cards, though. And it comes like this whole kit. I got it at of Amuse. It's got crystals. It's really cool. All right, so what the hell is going on? Justice. What the hell is going on? Justice. Scales are being balanced. That actually feels about right. I'm going to pull one for our internal energies. That was answering what the hell is going on. So there could be, I mean, this solar eclipse. All right. I'm going to have to call my sister back. She'll understand. I don't know if you heard that ringing. Ever since my brother died, we talk like every day, multiple times. And I usually answer, but anyway, that's for what's going on around us. Okay. For the internal energies, we got the full. Just trust. Just trust and take a risk, like feel stupid. I don't know. I don't know how to edit videos, and I kind of like that. It's not for everybody, these videos. Like I don't know how to edit, and I don't really care to learn. They just are what they are, with me forgetting to turn off my ringer and all that stuff. It like things are like, just trust. Don't be afraid to look foolish. What's in front of us is the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is long-term prosperity and abundance and legacy. What's going on around us? Justice. This is karma, karma playing out. That's what I was saying, is the solar eclipse. There are not many people I've been talking to who have not been hit pretty hard by this eclipse. And even if it's not intensely about them, they're like intensely next to it. Like they're involved somehow, but it still feels intense. All right, what does God see? Yep, 5 of Wands. The fives are always some sort of conflict or struggle. Wands are action. The 5 of Wands is experienced a little bit better than the 5 of Swords. Swords are like, winning it at all costs. It involves more betrayal, more like mind fuckery. The Five of Wands can be like being competitive in advertising, like if this is a card about work. But it's like staying in the game. Just wands can be the spiritual journey, the journey of manifestation. So when the are these kids playing, or are they in a real fight? It's like the card is teenagers who all have wands. Are they just kind of playing, where every once in a while though somebody might get hit kind of hard and be like, and that could cause a real fight, so it's like there's aggression in the air. And it's not necessarily about playing nice. It's kind of like staying in the game. And that to me feels like doing the work, like doing your work. We're not blaming others, but we're going to walk away from accepting blame. It's like standing up for ourselves, when necessary. Let me clarify that one. That's what God sees. The Queen of Pentacles, she literally knows her worth. She's holding a coin. She's like, so, there's a lot of contention, a lot of conflict. And this is like what God's spirit sees looking down on the situation here. Just be the fool, trust, look at the bigger picture, think about your long-term legacy. Like, this is like, really, what do I want to do on earth? Do I want to stay in that fight, or do I want to sit here with my coin and attract? And I'm not saying that we're not going to like work for what it is, like that we achieve, but we don't want to chase it, or we don't want to run around like fighting nonsense fights over it. I don't like numbers anyway. Okay, so let me do. We're going to do some moon oracle cards. Resilience. This card has been coming out over and over again. Resilience. We are working on strengthening our spiritual muscles, our emotional muscles, our physical actual muscles, but make sure that you get enough rest. Make sure you're taking care of your body. It's just grunt work. Stay in the game, stay in your work, continue to do what it is that you need to do, but conflict with others may not be useful at this time. Sovereignty. Yeah. Worry about your damn self. Worry about your damn self. Take care of you. What are your needs? What yeah, what do you need? I'm going to get a few for advice moving forward. Don't get dragged down by like other people. There's this concept I kind of think about, where if we subjugate ourselves and, defer to the needs of others constantly, like every once in a while you want to do that. Obviously, if you're a selfish asshole and you're watching this, then maybe you need to do the reverse. But if we defer to others too often, I always consider that I might be absorbing some of their karma, and that drags me into like more karma shit. Karma isn't always shit either. I'm not saying this very well, but like, don't absorb other people's shit. Like, if somebody is dealing with a stressful situation that they got themselves into, don't, yeah, that must be for somebody. Don't handle it for them, All right, advice. Magician. Remember that you are concurrently creating your reality as ridiculousness is surrounding you. So don't allow the ridiculousness to overwhelm your mind. Don't let your mind attach to it too much. And remember to continue creating outward. Three of Cups, find people that are supportive of you, close friends, connect with others, especially people who love you in an unconditional way, people who are supportive, but not, don't co-sign your bullshit, do make sure that you're not manipulating other people. And we could be nicey nice and still be manipulative, that's too many. Temperance, stay in balance, stay even keel. This is also like earth angels. It kind of makes me think of like the justice card. Like we are, this is what the hell is going on around us. So if things don't make sense, they do somewhere out in the field of like keeping things even. But with the temperance card and this coming out as advice for us, just stay in balance and don't let yourself get too carried away. It's fine to have emotions. We should allow the emotions to move through us. Don't cling to them. And they are not us. They're just moving through. And as things are kind of going through, let them. And then also remember, okay, but I am creating. It's like if you get carried away with like crying or being angry, all of that is fine because you got to let it move through somehow. But remember, okay, now what do I want to create? So like that happened, that passed through. What do I want to put out there now? And don't take that emotion and put it out there now so that you have to go through it again. I feel like we're like learning that, like, okay, we can process this and then put something different out in front of us. And I'm thinking of something because we're actually coming up on the full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd, which I think is Tuesday or something. It's, I don't know, next week, but it's intense. And I think I'm going to do a video about that one. And not everyone is like intense, depending on how they hit your personal chart as well. But I have been getting this image of me getting a mason jar, filling it with water and kind of, creating my own sort of ritual about it, which this is how I do stuff. I just make it up as I go along because then the intention of it feels really personal and really pure. But and then getting some dirt and dumping it into the mason jar, and closing it and setting it next to my meditation area and let the dust settle, just because this kind of feels like a visual for me of what is happening, like letting everything fall to the bottom. And I wonder if it will. Boy, will I feel stupid if it like just stays mud. I don't know. Maybe it's an experiment too. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I gotta get going. I hope you have a great day on Earth. Thank you for stopping by. Peace. Namaste.